my loves, it's Jael the Great, and you are tuned into the culture with historically black sense. And you can follow me on Instagram and all platforms at Jael the Great. And my website is also jaelthegreat.com.
Hello everybody, how you doing? Welcome to another episode of Historically Black Sense, the Culture. And today I am privileged enough to have the lovely Mrs. Jael the Great.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Now first off,
y'all.
let me say that, not to cut you off, I have to make sure that I say the Great.
Yes.
That's very important, and we're going to find out why. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I love what you all are doing.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
It's so needed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, you know, we are in a social media society.
Yes, we are.
And anytime that we have a guest come on, we always look at the Instagram.
Love it.
Because that's like an online resume for so many people. And I see that you wear so many hats.
I do.
So for the people, before we get into it and before I start talking about a couple of things that you have going on, just introduce yourself to the people how you would want to introduce yourself.
Awesome. Hello, my loves. I am Jael the Great. I am an absolute lover of life. And I am here doing everything God has called and created me to do. So I'm here today, so today the hat I'm wearing is, I'm a professor. So here I'm Dr. Jael. I teach at Spelman College. I teach public speaking. So we're in my classroom and they just got to experience a little bit of my girls giving their final speech. So I'm here pouring into our young queens and I love it.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Definitely amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so as you all see the shirt right here.
The Jackson State University.
The
illustrious Jackson State University. Love my school.
We ask everyone who comes on the show to bring a shirt or some kind of paraphernalia from their, from their HBCU. And as you can see, it is Jackson State. So let's get into Jackson State University.
Yes.
How would you describe Jackson State University? And what made you choose Jackson State, or did Jackson State choose you?
Jackson State definitely chose me, and I am so thankful and grateful. So let me tell you. So my cousin, I have a cousin from Mississippi.
Okay.
She and I were really close, and I was like, whatever school you go to, I'm going. Like, I didn't really have a preference at that time. I just wanted for she and I to be together. Okay. So she ended up going to a JUCO. And I was like, well, I don't want to do that. No shade to a JUCO because they're needed and they're necessary, but I didn't want to do that. So I was like, okay, God, like I don't want to go to a JUCO, so where am I going to go? So I applied to FAMU, Spelman, probably a couple more, and then Jackson State. I got into all of them, but then I was like, okay, I don't really know where to go, so I just prayed. And I was like, God, what school am I supposed to be at? And it was Jackson State.
Oh, wow.
So I literally prayed about it, and that's where I was led. And it's crazy because my parents graduated from Jackson State too, but they never like pressured me to go. Like I brainwashed everybody to go to Jackson State. Like my parents didn't do that with me for whatever reason. I guess they kind of wanted us to just choose ourselves, but yeah. And it was one of the best decisions of my entire life.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So what was your major at Jackson
English.
State? English. Oh, wow. Well, a lot of things that I do in interviews are very, very incorrect grammar. So
that's okay. Do not worry about it.
I like to bring out the culture in it.
That's right. I love it. I love it.
Definitely. Like I said, I've been to Jackson State once, and it was amazing. So I definitely want to shout out Jackson State University to myself right now. It was so much fun. The hospitality was amazing.
Don't you love it?
I love it. It feels so intimate.
It does.
It's like a family.
It really
and I feel like a lot of HBCUs are like a family, but I had so much fun at Jackson State.
I love it.
Okay.
Love it.
So, life coach.
Yes. Oh my God.
I hear a lot of people saying, a whole lot of people saying that they're life coaches now.
Wow.
Now, granted, if they're just using the title or if they're really life coaches,
right, absolutely.
I have no idea.
Exactly.
How did you get into being a life coach and becoming a life coach?
Great question. So let me tell you, what's crazy is I didn't know like the term, but I've been life coaching since high school.
Oh, wow.
This is what I mean. So when I was in high school, girls would come up to me like dealing with like some serious issues. And I grew up like the Cosby Show. So I didn't know about like all this stuff that these young girls were going through, but for whatever reason, they would come to me and ask my opinion about like some serious stuff, and I knew what to say. So I'm anointed for it. So that's the difference in a lot of people with anything in life. A lot of us do certain things, but it doesn't mean that we're called to it. Some people do it just because of the money, because of the title. But everything that I do, like I'm anointed to do everything that I do, right? I'm anointed to be in this classroom teaching and pouring life into these girls. I'm anointed to act and to write and to direct and to produce. So life coaching is something that I was a radio personality. I was going out and doing a lot of hosting and speaking, and people will come up to me afterwards asking me for advice one-on-one. So that's when I was like, okay, there's this, I knew there was something called life coaching where I can get paid to do what I'm called to do, and that's literally how it happened. I love it.
That's amazing. That's really amazing because a lot of people, they don't even know what a life coach is.
Yeah.
I was one of those people, like you said, you didn't know the actual term.
Absolutely, but I was doing it.
But you were doing it.
Yes.
So I'm kind of glad that you cleared that up for a lot of people because I know a lot of people really wants to know what it is that a life coach does.
And let me tell you exactly what we do too, right? So it's literally no different than if you have a health coach, if you have a basketball coach, because you are already skilled, right? But your coach brings out things in you. They give you tools and strategies to become the best version of yourself. So I am literally coaching your life. Like if you say to me, Jael, I really want to become, I'll just say a better father. I'm just gonna use it for example. So I give you tools like, okay, so what is your love language? Have you learned your child's love language? So I give you tools and strategies so you can be the best version of yourself. I'm literally helping you coach your life. And we all need coaching, we all need some type of counseling, we all need, people who are called to do certain things. Like we go to the doctor because they've studied medicine, if you believe in that, or we go to a holistic doctor who studied like natural cures. But there are people who are called to do what you weren't called to do.
Definitely.
And you pay them to help you become the best version of yourself.
Definitely.
So,
and I think a lot of people, when you say life coach or they have a life coach,
yeah.
I think a lot of people think that means that someone has an issue or something like that. But that's not the case at all.
That's not the case.
That's not the case at all.
And how, even though we all have issues.
We all have issues.
Like, so, all of us have issues.
Mm-hmm.
All of us need to talk to somebody. That's what I learned through my life coaching. Like, I have male clients who I love them so much, but they've like, I've never talked. You are the first person that I've opened up to about my father issues, my mother issues, my choices in women. So when you sit down and you talk this, it doesn't mean there's something is wrong with you, like you said, but we all have stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But you need to talk to somebody, have somebody help you process things.
Yeah, and I heard the pastor at the church that I attend, he said one of the most, the greatest thing that I've ever heard. He stated, he said, you don't go to people because you are crazy. You go to people so you won't go crazy.
Thank you.
So,
period.
Yeah, so definitely, I definitely
I
understand.
love that.
So would you say, doctor, let me put the doctor on it. Would you say that being a doctor at a university, here at Spelman, in case people didn't know what we were, because I did say we were at Spelman, but we are at Spelman. I was going to get to that. We are at Spelman. Would you say that ties in to being a life coach in a way, in a sense, to these young girls?
Yes, that's such a good question. It really does, because I don't only teach them the amazing skill of public speaking, which is so needed and so necessary. So I'm so glad Spelman makes them take this class. They have to take leadership, they have to take public speaking their sophomore year. But I'm absolutely speaking to my sisters and pouring life into them. So it definitely spills into it, absolutely.
That's great, that's definitely
Yeah.
amazing. Okay, let's get into the entertainment side.
Oh my God, I love it.
Once
yes.
again, she wears so many hats, people.
Yes, I
and
do.
We're about to get into another one that I feel like you have been doing for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that may be one of your first loves, definitely at the top of the list.
Yeah, it's definitely at the top of the list.
How long have you been acting?
Oh my God, that's such a good question and so difficult to answer. Let me tell you why. Because my journey is so interesting, right?
Okay.
I never thought I would be acting.
Okay.
I moved here to go to Emory to go to law school.
Oh wow.
Never thought I would be acting, being a professor, life coach. Everything I'm doing is all God-led. So acting happened because, true story, God was like, go to Little 5 Points. You know Little 5 Points.
Yeah. I love Little 5
Very
Points.
eclectic, very
artsy.
Very artsy, right?
It.
Okay. Perfect place to go. He was like, go to Little 5 Points. I was like, for what? I was obedient. I went to Little 5 Points. Nothing happened. I walked around. And then I was like, I'm leaving because nothing is happening. I went to one more store. And I met this guy. He's an acting coach here. He said, are you an actress? And I was like, no. He was like, have you ever thought about acting? I was like, I mean, I've done it, growing up, but not really. He said, you should come to my acting class. I went to his acting class. I fell in love with it. And I auditioned for a movie, and I got cast as the lead in my first film called 4 Minutes.
Wow.
So I worked with, oh my God, I can't think of his name. But I worked with some amazing people just in my first film, and it just sparked something in me, okay? But I wasn't doing it consistently, so that's why it's hard for me to give you a timeline. Because then I was doing other things, and then maybe I'll say in 2017, I made up my mind to go full out. So it's kind of hard, you know what I mean? Kind of hard to say how long, but.
Okay, so that's kind of a different story.
Yeah.
A great story.
Thank you.
So what are some of the projects that you've been in thus far?
Okay, so y'all can just Google it.
Go
to my IMDb. Yes. So the Christmas Swap is on TV One. I have movies if you go to Amazon Prime, 4 Minutes is on Amazon Prime. So I've worked with some great people. I've worked with Loretta Devine.
Oh wow.
Tatiana Ali. I've worked with Tyler Perry, Robert Townsend.
Wow.
I'm forgetting to name people, but forgive me. But I've been really blessed, and I've also started my own production company, where I have written, directed. Epitome Films.
Epitome. I butchered that. But
Epitome
Epitome Films.
Yeah.
Okay, how did you go about starting that? I guess a lot of people, they want to be in front of the screen and, going behind it on the production side. Yes. That can be a whole nother monster.
It's a whole, listen.
Yeah, it's another whole
monster. But I love it. It's
really
crazy, right? But so my friend Nico Tolbert and I, we wrote a TV show.
Okay.
We were our lives is basically a TV show, so let's kind of add some stuff to it and some reality. So we literally started writing this TV show. I produced it, directed the show, I did the casting for it, everything with a great team of people, and we shot the pilot. So that will be getting picked up by Netflix or HBO or Hulu, whoever we decide. So we're going through that process
Early
now.
congrats.
Absolutely, thank you.
Definitely.
So it's just you gotta create, I'm a creator. So we were let's create our own. So then I started my production company, Epitome Films. So I have 2 shows so far that I've created and produced.
Okay.
Another one is called After I Do. It's about what happens after you say I do. It's a docuseries. So I just got so many more shows and things that I'm just excited about, and I'm grateful.
Now, I will say, people, just because you want to be an actress or an actor, that doesn't mean that for everybody to go flood Little 5 Points today,
right,
all right? Because it might not happen that way for you.
That is so funny. That's hilarious.
Okay, so you have a coaching program.
I do have a coaching
healthy
program.
Partnerships, correct?
Yes, because with my life coaching and me speaking around the world, most people, they ask me questions about relationships.
Oh, wow.
People are I'm attracting the wrong people. I'm getting lost in my relationships. I'm scared to love again. So I'm I'm a solution. So I created a coaching program. It's twice a month. What should be a shirt?
That should be a shirt. I am a solution.
Okay, so I'll put that on a t-shirt, definitely, because that's what I always say, I'm a solution. So my coaching program helps people who want to attract a healthy partnership. I help them do that. Literally, I'm coaching you through what you need to do, how you need to change your mindset, so you can start attracting beautiful, healthy relationships, starting with the one with yourself. So all they have to do is go to my Instagram. Everything is @Jael the Great. There's literally a link in my bio. Just click the link in my bio to get all the information, because I don't have time to tell you everything about the program. But click the link in my bio. It's very self-explanatory, and I would love for you to join my coaching program. It will literally change your life.
Wow. So one more question. What part would you say that Jackson State had in everything that you're doing right now?
Oh my God, literally probably everything.
Everything.
Like confidence, still life coaching even in college, not knowing what it was yet. You know, building up who I am as a woman, meeting great people, learning how to understand that every relationship doesn't last forever and being okay with that. It just really taught me a lot. Of course, a great education. I had great professors, lifelong friendships. So it really shaped a lot of who I am today, and I'm really grateful for my experience there.
Great, great, great. Well, we definitely want to thank you for coming on our show, taking time out of your busy schedule.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely, definitely.
I
So anytime that
appreciate
you want to come sit down with us,
Absolutely.
you can, because you're very interesting. You have a lot
Thank
going on.
you.
You have a lot of insight to share.
Thank you.
So thank you so much.
Thank you, King.
Once again, you have been tuned in to Historically Black Sense,
Yeah.
the culture, and we out.